Hot weather all week is leading to severe heatwave conditions in Perth and large parts of Western Australia, and the warm, dry weather is also driving elevated fire conditions for the west too. Let's start off by looking at the heatwave areas, remembering that a heatwave is a 3-day period, in this case Monday to Wednesday, where both the daytime temperature and the nighttime temperature are both well above average for that location for that time of year. So for the first half of this week, we can see a warm 3-day stretch primarily north of Perth. That's where the severe heatwave conditions are, but we have low intensity heatwave weather from Bunbury all the way up to Carnarvon. It's very warm right down this western flank of the country. The next day, so now we're looking at a 3-day stretch from Tuesday to Thursday, and that is the hottest run of weather for Perth through the course of the week. They're sitting well and truly in those severe heatwave conditions through the middle of the week, and broad regions again stretching all the way up the coastline. If you are in these severe heatwave conditions, stay out of the sun where you can. You will need plenty of water as well, and do check in on vulnerable people around you. Do not forget about your pets either. When it's hot, they need a lot of water too. Finally, to round it out, the second half of the week sees that axis of warmth move a little further south, right to the southwest of the country, as the weather becomes just a touch more mild through central parts of Western Australia. So what kind of temperatures do we need to push these heatwave-like conditions? Let's bring on the maximums here, starting on Monday. 33 degrees in Perth, it's warm, but we're not at peak heating yet, with large areas through the centre of WA at 35 to 40 degrees. Into Tuesday, we really start to see the temperature crank up another notch. 36 in Perth, 38 Geraldton, and 40 for those inland places. But Wednesday is the day of peak heating. 39 degrees in Perth. I wouldn't rule out 40 degrees in some of the suburbs. Large areas of high 30s and low 40s through the west and northwest. In fact, we can put those on the map. We are now showing areas that are 40 degrees plus. All of these places that are lighting up, the yellows, oranges and reds, expected to be over 40 degrees on Wednesday, from the far north of Perth all the way up to the coastline here at the top of Western Australia. Finally, before we wrap up, wanted to look at the fire danger ratings across the west, with large parts of the country at high fire risk. That's the yellows. We've got high fire danger for many in Western Australia, but in particular, keep an eye on the orange areas here, the extreme fire danger districts. Just the one district on Monday, but of course we expect that heat to move southwards for Tuesday. A few districts around Perth, just to the east of Perth, looking to get extreme fire risk for Tuesday, and then again on Wednesday. Broad region of the west coast is expecting extreme fire danger through the middle of this week. Thursday is looking much the same. It is hot to go along with dry, windy conditions, really fanning those flames on the western side of the country. So, if you would like to see the latest severe weather information about those heat waves, as well as check in on your local temperatures, you can of course find your forecast at bom.gov.au, download the BOM Weather app as well, and we'll keep the updates rolling through social media.